It is excruciating to talk to my daughter and to hear her say that she wants to come home, or she wishes that this never happened. And it's like, yes, my girl, I feel you. This should have never happened. And that's what I respond, because it is the truth. This grief is heavy. It is unbearable. I am somebody that believes that a guardian, being a guardian, gives us the opportunity to become something better. And I am grateful for that opportunity. But I'll admit that there was a time that I didn't always consider it enough. I've always loved my children, but I wasn't always mindful of how my actions, words, and emotions could affect them, even if not intentional. And sitting with that truth was hard, but accepting it was everything that I needed to change. And that takes intentional work, and it does work. I love hearing my children communicate through their problems, express their emotions, and baby, will they challenge us. But that is a good thing. We don't shrink in the world by accident. We shrink because it's all we know. We learn to shrink. Most times, every time, this begins at home with our guardians. When we don't feel safe enough to speak up for ourselves. When we are not encouraged to use our voices. When we are not encouraged to have opinions. When we are not encouraged to ask questions. When we are not encouraged to question anything. They do that here. And they couldn't always do that here. And I worked extremely hard on that. I worked extremely hard on that. But not my children. They are standing on business, and I am proud of that. And I was doing it. We were doing it through everything. Through everything that happened before this. Even when I still had her, we were still doing the work actively. We never stopped. Then they came in and just took her. As if she was theirs to take, as if I did not create her, as if they had more of a right than me, as if she was neglected or harmed, as if I was incapable. And I truly cannot even bring into words to tell you how that really makes me feel. And the illusion is that I can't just go get her, that I'd somehow be wrong. I'd be wrong to simply bring my daughter home. I never consented to her being where she is. I never consented to her being taken. And that is my right. I have a right to consent to anything. But especially in regards of my children. People can't just do whatever the fuck they want to do. And that includes the system. And I am being forced to fight for a right that is already mine. And continuing to tell her when I talk to her that I am doing everything I can to get her home. Sometimes it feels like I am doing nothing. Like my words don't even matter. Like my actions don't even matter. But at the same time, it feels like I am moving literal mountains to get that girl back here. Just to be heard. Just to get her back. Just to receive rightful remedy. just to make this end. I am the fact that the daily charges have already surpassed $1 million means absolutely nothing when my daughter is hurting like this, when her children are suffering like this, and when I am carrying this unbearable pain. This was never a justifiable act. This cannot be justified. They invaded our home. They broke into our home. And everybody is justifying a home invasion. This is what that was. Just because it was the police does not mean that it was not illegal. What they did was a crime, and they committed that crime here. I live here. Y'all. They tore her away from a safe home and threw her into chaos. They did not consider what was best for Nevaeh because they do not know. And they don't care. I care. And yet they ignored and violated my rights to make decisions for her when I am factually the only person capable of doing so. I am the only person who knows her. I would not act like that does not matter. It does matter. And now, Nevaeh is being forced to live with the consequences of their actions. I did not do this. Nevaeh didn't do this. They did this. They did this. So allow me to be clear. $1,000 is not enough. I am misspeaking. $1 million is not enough. No numerical value will ever make this okay, because nothing about this is okay. Nothing about this will ever be okay. The intentionality behind the obstruction is abundantly clear at this point. There is no question it now. Absolutely not. By the time I made it to federal court, they had an obligation to honor the oaths. They still violated those oaths, forcing me into appeals court. And I cannot stress enough that I better not have to fucking be obligated to escalate this shit again. There is no need for escalation when I have already proven the crimes with their statutes, their codes, their laws, their system. Literally is how I make my paperwork. Stop playing with me. I am not making anything up. This has fucking gone on for far too long. We have surpassed fucking proof long ago. What we have now is a record of harm. And I cannot wait for this to be over. My patience it's well beyond its fucking limit. I don't have any patience left. I need my daughter back a month ago, before they fucking took her, because they shouldn't have took her. And we are the only ones being affected by their fucking crimes. Nevaeh is living with the consequences of their fucking actions. Not my actions, not her actions, their actions. They are accountable. Every defendant. This is their fault. I have proven exactly how this is their fault. And I'm not going to act like it's not. It is. These are crimes committed towards me and my family. And I am still fighting like I should have to fight for my fucking rights anyways, when they are rights. And they make you, it just makes me feel like I'm going crazy when I am citing
their shit, and they are still acting as if I am the one not making sense. I am sending frivolous claims. How, bitch? Does the claim have merit, or is it frivolous? They are contradicting themselves with their words. And being patient is hard. Being patient is hard. Because I shouldn't have to fucking be patient. And I can't do anything crazy. Can't do anything crazy like go pick her up. All it's gonna do is add more to the plate. The bitch is overflowing. The bitch is so far overflowing, it's crazy. Because they make me resubmit things. I am saying the same things over and over again to each level, and everybody is looking at me or acting as if I am the one that's incorrect. Like, inevitably, we are not going to make it to remedy. It's inevitable. We are going to make it there. So I need them to stop doing whatever the fuck this is, because it's going to come to an end, period. Bye.